so what happened was the boyfriend, not the husband, not the fiance, the boyfriend, is obviously the child to Keke's, or the father's Keke's child. Mm-hmm. But he was like, it's the outfit though. You a mom. That's literally what he tweeted.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
So that's all he said.
I'm gonna find the tweet. Have it.
Yeah, it's the outfit though. ... You a mom. And so Twitter went into a frenzy. They were like, who do you think you are telling Keke she can't do this, and men are always insecure, you need to let her be a baddie. And so what I would like to know, I'm going to point it to you, Rashad. Whew. First of all, would you have your baby mother out here with her booty cheeks out dancing on Usher? Or are we tripping for having some sort of morals for our wives?
Bro, first of all, I'm Russian. I get a ticket. Hit me for $287.
My favorite people. His name's Jamal King. He called the 9 to 5 million.
A lot of people that I know from A&M, they kind of struggle with who their identity is.
Yeah.
From college. Bro, how would I handle that situation? Shit. I probably would have said something pettier on Twitter. No cap. Because that shit would have pissed me off. But okay, so I already know.
Don't
y'all are all...
Don't handle it like that.
So how would you have handled it?
Bro, I wouldn't even go into Instagram. I mean, I wouldn't even go into Twitter. Like, that's just like that.
Oh, you would have just handed it with her?
Yeah, I would have been like, you know, at the least, I would have like sent it to my boys like, hey, like, bro, I can't believe she did this. Like, what y'all think? Am I tripping? Like, I would ask y'all first before I like put that shit into the public. But I'm definitely more of a proponent of, you know, one, because we have a child together, and two, even if they're not married, but like if we're married, your image is now a reflection of me. So like when I go out, people are gonna be like, oh, this is your wife, or like, so me personally, how I would handle it, I'd be like, hey, come on now, like, you know, I wouldn't want you out here, you know, putting your body all on.
But really, the question is, why did she wear it? That's like what we have to get to. Because she knows she's in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And like, what's the point of wearing an outfit that's that revealing unless you're looking for attention?
So this is my whole thing. Because I get it, I know, you know, because we're men, we don't necessarily understand the whole postpartum and, you know, body image, how it feels to feel sexy.
All right.
So I think, you know, I'm gonna give her some grace in that I'm trying to think like, okay, maybe she just wants to feel sexy again. She wants to feel like herself, the old Keke, blah, blah, blah. I get it. At the same time, like, there's so many other things that you could do. Like, not, we're gonna put the video up, but like when she... turned around, it was like ass. It was strictly ass. It was like,
we were captivated. We were like, damn.
Because like me as a man, of course I liked it, but you know, as if I was like the boyfriend or the husband, baby daddy, anything, I'd be like, I can't handle
and that leads me perfectly into my point. Because they call him insecure, right? Yeah. But as you just said, we was looking at those booty cheeks like, damn.
Yeah.
And so he's not insecure for wanting to protect his woman from other men.
Yeah.
I don't understand why women don't get that. Because the world is actually a dangerous place.
So what you mean by protecting her?
So some people call it controlling. You know what I mean? But sometimes, and I'm not gonna, this is like gonna be kind of a controversial statement, right? But I feel like sometimes, you know, you can, like, men can see long distance, or we can see like more further into the future sometimes. I'm not saying from all women, I'm just saying sometimes, at least for me. And so knowing that, sometimes I could see a girl making a mistake before she makes it in the whole, you already know the situation, the gamers group chat. You know what I'm saying? We could see that mistake happening, and she still did it, and it happened exactly how we told her it was gonna happen. And so sometimes I feel like if I was to tell her not to do it because I could see that happening, I get labeled as controlling, but really I'm just protecting her from herself.
Damn. And so you think that that's like a difficult thing that you've had in your previous relationship, is like, do women think you are controlling?
Well, I wouldn't say women think I'm controlling, but maybe they do a little bit, because I tell them, look, you do whatever you want. But like you said, your woman is a representation of you. And so if you want to be with me, then you are not going to do that. You know what I mean? But you can do it. I'm not mad if you do it. I just personally won't be your man and do it.
And my whole thing on this situation is, I think one of the biggest things that's getting me is I know, and especially because we went to all boys school. We went to all boys school from, 7th grade to 12th grade. So we know how the male mindset works, bro. And so me thinking like, I got a baddie girlfriend. She got, she puts on sexy stuff. But I know if you were going out there and putting on, like, pretty much showing your ass, I know every man is going to
they're gonna think a certain way.
They're gonna think a certain way, and they're gonna think that they can shoot at you now. And like, that shit is off the table. Like, and I think that was one of the things that was like super important to me, is the communication factor, bro. Just letting your woman know, like, hey, this is what and I think it goes both ways, because sometimes I feel like when women hear, your explanation and be like, oh, men are always so controlling and super insecure, but at the same time, like, I would also, like, I hate to say allow my wife, but like, I would also have the communication with my wife to where if I was doing some wild as hell, like, so what Chance the Rapper did, where he was like going to Carnival and he was like having girls twerk on him. And it's just like, I know that I'm a representation of my wife, and she told me like, nigga, you not doing that. I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't even consider it like controlling.
I wouldn't consider it controlling. And that's the thing, because I think when women start to yell controlling and insecure, it actually like evokes a lot of emotion out of men. And I think that's why they do it. Cause like when somebody is calling me controlling and I'm actually trying to protect them, or they're saying I'm insecure because I could see something, or they're calling just me insecure about something that I don't think is necessarily insecure, it kind of like pisses me off.
No.
I just want to know how that would feel if we walked around in gray sweatpants.
Very funny as hell. But like, really though, because I don't know, like,
I feel like
as a man, do you think that we walk around and just want attention?
Well, I think that it goes to the whole like, and that's just like the modern dating age, like especially with social media, included with it. It's a sort of like peacocking. So trying to show like what you give. And sometimes I would say, and this is just like a general rule, like I feel like a lot of women see their worth in their looks, how they appear to the public. And so, most times men is not the same. So like with men, it's like, what value do you bring? Like what can you provide to society? And that will show me, okay, he's a valuable man or something like that. But which is like why I want to bring it to the topic.